Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tosin, and in today's video I am going to be sharing how to apply for your second course, or the processes to apply for your second course in your second year as a student in Canada. I have done a video, I'll link it somewhere, about the process or questions that I'm usually asked first timer or first time you are applying for a school in Canada. This is a follow-up to that, so it is assumed that you have been here for a year and you are trying to apply for another course for the second year. So the first step is to research the school you want to go, research the course you want to go for. For me, my first degree was in advertising, and I wanted the second degree to be in film or video production. So I started researching. I researched schools in Toronto, I researched locations, I researched prices, tuition, because I had a specific tuition range. I didn't want it to be more than the amount I paid in the first year. So I researched tuition, I researched feedback, how great the school is it just a waste of money, things like that. I also made sure that it was a course that I really enjoyed or I had interest in, because I mean $16,000 is a lot of money to waste to study a course that you don't even like. So I mean, and winter is crazy, too crazy to be doing stuff that you don't like. So I had to research all of that, and when I finally found somewhere that I liked, funny thing is, I've always been that kind of person that kind of puts all my eggs into one basket. Like when I was going into uni first, I applied to only one school. When I was coming to Canada, I applied to only one school, and even this second degree I applied to only one school. It's a risk. I'm not going to advise you to do it or not to do it, but it has always worked for me. But what works for me may not work for you, so I advise you, don't put all your eggs. Maybe you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket like me and apply to more than one school, but applied to only one. So the next step is to apply. Usually they will ask you for a lot of documents. They will ask you for your resume. I made a new resume because I had to update some of new things. I mean, I had gone to school, I studied advertising. I had also done an internship, so I had to update my resume. So they will ask for an up-to-date resume. They will also ask for things like your letter of intent. A letter of intent is a letter that explains why you want to study that course, why you want to study in Canada. And it will also be in your favor to tell them if you want to stay back in Canada or you want to go back to your country to develop your country with all the skills that you will learn in this college or in this educational institution. They will most likely also ask for transcripts from your previous schools. So they ask for transcripts or certificates from my university back in Nigeria. They ask for transcripts from the college that I had done the first year here, and some other documents. Just make sure that you have all the documents that they will ask for. Usually they will ask for like photocopy and stuff, but by the time you are going to the school, like after they've given you admission and you want to register as a student, they will most likely ask for the original, ask for things like maybe your birth certificate and all of that. So whatever document that you think might be useful, just keep it. This is the time to start keeping your documents. Keep them as perfectly safe as possible. If you are not a very organized person, try to keep them all in one place, so that anytime you're looking for a document, you know that if you pass this place, I mean, if it's not in this drawer, then somebody must have taken it. So have all your documents. For mine, they usually ask you to pick a first course or a second course. The course I'm studying now was the second choice I picked, but I picked it as a second choice because I hadn't made up my mind. So the first choice I picked was film business. Film business has to do with accounts and all the technical stuff when it comes to budgeting and finance in the film industry. And the second course I picked was advanced television and film. That involves scripting, production, directing, post-production, editing, sound, all of that. It involves the major rudiments of actually producing and making a film. So that was my second choice. But after a while, I made up my mind and I just wrote to the I wrote to them, I sent them an email that actually scrap that first choice. The second choice is what I really want. You apply, so you do all that while you are applying. They might also ask you for, at least in my case, they asked me for an emergency contact. So that means in case of an emergency, who will they contact if something happens to you? Next, it's time for you to be patient. You have to wait for a response. If it's getting too long, it's okay to send a follow-up email. Don't be a pest. Don't be a pest. Don't send them emails every day, but once in a while send a follow-up email. They'll most likely get to you in due time, so the follow-up email might not even be necessary. The response time is usually between about 2 months. For me, I applied in January, and I think like February I already got a response. So it depends on when you apply, the influx of applications that they receive, and it depends on a whole lot of factors. But just be patient. It shouldn't take more than, maximum 6 months. They will shall get back to you. They will say they are not giving you admission, but at least you will get a response. You will get a first confirmation email. This is an email that will be sent to you from the program coordinator of the course that you are studying. I'm speaking from my own experience. I think the processes might be different depending on the college you apply to, but for the college I applied to, this is the process. So I got a confirmation email, first confirmation email from the program coordinator of the course that I picked, asking that they would like to know more about me. I should send like a kind of, I didn't even have a portfolio like that, but before then I had made a few videos, like I had produced a few videos, some of those little skits and videos or vlogs that you actually make if you are a creative in the video direction actually helps. So I submitted my YouTube channel. I gave them specific videos that I felt shows that at least I know what I'm doing. I may not be an expert yet, but at least I understand some of the basics. So I sent them some videos from my YouTube channel. I sent the link to my Instagram. Then that was last year. I used to make a lot of videos back to back. I sent them that, and I think I also sent my blog. I'm not sure, but I'm quite sure of the YouTube and Instagram. So I sent those as my portfolio. And after that, I also got they also told me that they would like to have a video call with me. That's a Skype call. And I learned later that they did this with all the students that applied to the school. So they asked for a video call. This was on Skype. So I saw and spoke with the program coordinator, and we had a good rapport. He explained a lot of things to me, how tasking the course would be, how financially draining it usually is to some students, blah 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 blah, and all of that. So after that, you have to be patient again. So I think this was where I almost ran nuts with the patience, because I was scared. I didn't know what's going on. Time is running out. I applied to only one school. If they deny me, I'm in trouble, because if study permit will expire and I don't get admission to another school, I'm fried, I'm toast. So I was sharpening and hoping and waiting, and then it finally came in. The admission letter finally came in. So once the admission letter comes in, they will send you a mail and ask you to pay your acceptance fees. I think acceptance fees like $2,000. I'm not sure. Depending on your school, you have to pay acceptance fees. And once you pay acceptance fees, that means you have secured your position in the school in that course. They usually tell you that if you don't pay your acceptance fee by a certain time, they can give your slot to someone else. I don't know if that's a threat or if it's true, but I was too desperate to joke with them, so I paid. I paid as soon as I could. So yeah, that was the process for me. I don't know if it's different for other people, for other colleges, blah 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 blah, but that was the process, the steps for me. So I hope this explains some things to you. I hope you understand more about how to go about applying for your second degree, or for your second year in Canada as a student. We are currently in February, so if you have not applied for a second program and you want to do a second program, time is running out. It's better you do so now, before, I mean, right now you are even getting late. You are getting late already, but it's never too late. I mean, February is still a good time to apply, so apply as soon as you can. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Please like this video, please share, please comment and like, please. It helps the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoyed the video, and it's going to push it to newer audiences, so that we can finally increase in this family and I can make some money from YouTube. Do you want me to be poor? I'm sure you don't. So please subscribe, like, share, comment. Before you go, try watching some other videos.